Today I'm going to teach you how to hit 4 very important golf shots: the high, the low, the draw and the fade. We're going to look at benefits of doing either, why this is going to upskill you on the golf course, improve your performance. We're going to head over to Las Colinas in Spain. Let's get into it.
So what do I now need to do and understand to make that golf ball go a little bit lower? I firstly need to understand that what's making that happen at impact. It's the loft and the angle of attack and a little bit of the speed if we're talking about the spin. So firstly, I can do a lot of this just in the setup. So I'm going to set up to this ball just with ideas of taking loft off. So I'm firstly going to move the ball position back a little bit. I'm actually going to get a little bit closer to the golf ball. I'm going to push the hands forwards. From a face-on perspective, that's going to look a little bit like this. So you can see everything I'm building into my setup to take loft off and control this kind of angle of attack of the golf club. I'm also, if I'm playing into wind and I'm trying to take it down, I'm going to take the speed off because the speed is going to influence the spin here. So I'm just going to make some practice swings. Just going to try take a little bit of the speed out of this golf shot. So ball back, hands forward, a little bit closer. And I'm just going to try and feel almost a bit of a chippy. Back and through. And for a 7-iron, that one come out there really flat. It's running out there quite a lot. The polar opposite to that, I'm going to play the really high one now, and I'm pretty much just going to flip everything on its head now. So I'm going to move the ball position up a little bit more, pull the hands back just so I can see the golf club head has just got a little bit more loft. I'm just going to maybe feel that I get to a bit of a higher kind of hand swing on the way through. So ball position is forwards, handles back a little bit. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a longer follow through. And you can see that one's got out there a little bit higher. And why it's so important to do this, we play golf and we hit bad shots, we're in between trees. It's a skill at the end of the day to make it go higher and lower.
Right guys, sorry for butting into the video. I just want to make you all aware of a giveaway that I'm going to be running between now and February. So this is to win an online golf lesson with myself. All you have to do is comment on any video that I release between now and the 1st of February, Train of PGA online. Comment down on this video, make sure you subscribe. Winner announced 1st of February. Let's get back to the video.
If we're talking about shaping the golf ball now, what I need to understand as well is impact, and how do I separate the club face alignment to where it's traveling. So if I want to make the ball curve left to right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually aim a little bit in that direction, and that's going to really influence the path. And I'm going to leave the club face pointing nearly in between where I want the ball to start and where I want the ball to end. So everything I'm building into my setup, I might just weaken off the grip a little bit, because what that's going to directly influence is the club face and the amount that the club face will twist or present itself open to the golf ball. So everything's a little bit left. Going to push the ball forward a little bit, and I'm maybe just going to feel a little bit more encouraged to work a little bit in that leftward direction of that divot patch there. So out to in, and that one's fading back towards my target line. Good. And then the polar opposite to that one, just really briefly, I'm going to do the complete opposite. So I'm going to point everything a little bit more to the right, turn the club face in, move the ball back, because that's going to influence where I actually hit the ball on the arc. So that's a bit more in the rightward direction. Ball forwards a little bit more in the leftward direction. So I'm just going to pop everything out to the right of my target line, ball position back, turn the face in, might even just go a bit stronger on the grip. It's going to twist everything round. And then a little bit more release, and we can see that ball is starting to the right and it's curving back to the left. Those 4 golf shots, so important to hit. How often are you on the golf course and you're just playing straight regular golf shots? It's very rare. We're often amongst trees, we've got uphill lies, downhill lies, often pins are cut in odd places, and we often very rarely just hit that bog standard shot. So those 4 shots, draw, fade, highs and lows, you use them every time on the course. And that's actually about controlling those golf shots as well. Can you make the ball curve 20 yards? Can you make it curve 10? Can you make curve 5? Can you change trajectory in terms of height in yards? If you've got anything to measure that, often we can practice on devices on the range that will tell us the ball data. You're upskilling yourself on the golf course. You need skill to be able to play better golf. Get good at hitting those 4 golf shots.